Bell City, Coach Mello here, coming at you from Bell City CrossFit. We've been working to get this place all spick and span and ready for your return, which will be, fingers crossed, knock on wood, in 20 days we'll reopen the gym. Very exciting. Coming at you today for Monday's at-home workout. The question today is, and this could cause some confrontation in the household, but this one comes from Avi, and the question is, do you wash the dishes before putting them in the dishwasher? I can see how this can cause some clashes in your house. So that's the question. Today's warm-up is a 5-minute AMRAP. It consists of 10 single object deadlifts, and then we'll do a 30-second plank march, followed by 30 seconds of a cardio of your choice. So starting from the top, your single object deadlift, you can use a dumbbell or a kettlebell, whatever you have, and these are full deadlifts. So feet are gonna be shoulder width apart. You are going to hinge, bend your knees, come down, tap, and stand back up. Sit back into those hips. Make sure your weight is staying in your heels and your back is staying nice and tight. And make sure at the top that you're squeezing your shoulders back, squeezing your butt to get to full extension. That's the first thing, single object deadlifts, 10 of those. Your plank march, this one is gonna be coming down from the forearms. So you guys will come onto your elbows, squeeze everything nice and tight. Your feet can stay about shoulder width apart, and then you're gonna reach out and back in, out and back in. You will do this for 30 seconds, trying to keep that core nice and tight, minimize the amount of kind of rotation that you're doing from side to side. The last 30 seconds of your AMRAP is going to be 30 seconds cardio of your choice. So if you want, you can go out for a little jog for 30 seconds. You guys can do high knees. We can do butt kicks. We can do jumping jacks. You can grab that jump rope, do some singles, some doubles, totally your choice. We've got skaters, whatever you want to do, and you can change it up each round that you get back to that. So that's your 5-minute warm-up, effective 5 minutes. Following that, you've got your strength. Your strength will be 4 sets on a 12-minute clock. 3 single arm hang squat cleans, 5 single arm renegade rows, and 7 single arm thrusters. So hang squat cleans, renegade rows, thrusters, 3, 5, 7. And that 3, 5, 7 is each arm. So you'll do all with the left, all with the right, all with the left, all with the right, etc. So for the hang squat clean, grabbing my dumbbell, you can use any sort of object here. Mechanics will be the same or similar. Hang just above the knee, so you're hinging, then you're gonna jump, drop, and catch. So you're squatting every rep, right? So you pull, that would be 3, and then I'm gonna switch over to my other side, hang, jump, shrug, and squat. 3 on the other side. Then you'll do your single arm renegade rows. This one is 5 each side. So 1 repetition, if I'm starting with my right arm, I'm going to have my dumbbell down, tall plank position. I will do a push-up and a row. That would be 1. Push-up and row. That's 2. Once I do 5 with my right arm, I'm going to switch over to my left side and do the same thing. These push-ups can come from the knee. So you'll come down to the knee, push up, then come up from the toes to do that row. When you do the row, think about midline stability. Try to keep your elbow close to your side and really finish with both sides of the dumbbell at your chest. Okay, so that's the second movement. 5 of those single arm renegade rows. The last thing, single arm thrusters. 7 each side, so we're squatting and pressing up overhead. Squat and press up overhead, okay? So that's your strength today. 4 sets on a 12-minute clock. So you guys can rest as needed between your sets. Just make sure that you leave yourself enough time to get through all 4 sets within that 12 minutes. Then we're moving on to your workout. Your workout today, 4 sets for for max reps. We are spending 1 minute at each of 4 stations, and you guys get to rest 1 minute between your sets. So you're basically going for max reps. Your score is going to be the total number of repetitions that you get across your 4 sets. Spending 1 minute accumulating as many reps as possible at each of these stations, then resting a minute, and we'll do that 4 times. The first minute will be a single arm squat clean. Second minute, tuck-ups. Third minute, single object thrusters. Fourth minute, hollow rocks. So a little bit of core, a little squatting, little shoulder to overhead. For the first minute, your squat cleans. So these are coming from the floor. Unlike the strength part where we took them from the hang, these squat cleans are coming from the floor. So if I'm using a dumbbell, just one head of the dumbbell has to touch the floor. I'm going to hinge, touch, jump, and catch all the way down to the bottom of my squat. We are doing 30 seconds with the right side, 30 seconds with the left side, accumulating as many reps as possible. Second minute, tuck-ups. So coming down to the floor, we did a bunch of these last week too. Coming down to the floor, starting and finishing in a good hollow body position. You're gonna bring your torso off the ground. You're gonna bring your knees to your chest. And you're gonna kind of hold that top position each time, okay? So make sure you get that torso off the ground, you get your feet so that you're in this little V position at the top of each rep, okay? You can use your arms for momentum to get you there too. That's station number 2. Station number 3, single object thrusters. So in your strength, you did single arm thrusters. This time, we're using one object. This can be a medicine ball, would work great for this. Practice that wall ball. Medicine ball, you can use a kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell. If you're holding a dumbbell, just hold it in your front rack, both hexes in each hand, and then you're gonna come all the way down and press overhead. Full squat, full lockout overhead. That'll be the 3rd station. And then the 4th station, everyone's favorite, hollow rocks. So you'll do as many hollow rocks as possible in that 4th minute. The hollow rock, make sure you're keeping contact with your lower back and the floor. So you're tilting your pelvis back, popping your hips up off the ground, and popping your shoulder blades off. So you make yourself like a banana, rocking back and forth. We can modify this. So if that long lever is really difficult for you, which it is for most people, you guys can come to a hollow tuck and do your tuck rocks like that, okay? So different options there for scaling that movement. And then like I mentioned, you'll rest 1 minute between your sets. Awesome, so that is your conditioning for today. Takes 20 minutes to get through that one. At the end, you'll have one score, total repetitions across your 4 sets, across the 4 movements. Awesome, but wait, there's more. We've got a nice little core finisher for you. This takes 4.5 minutes to get through. 3 sets, we're gonna work 30 seconds at each position. 30 seconds on a side plank on the right side, 30-second side plank on the left side, and then 30 seconds of Russian twist. So, side plank, elbows under the shoulder, forearms gonna be perpendicular to your body. And you're pushing those hips up, pushing them forward, and hanging out here. You will hold here for 30 seconds. Then you're gonna switch over to the other side, right side for 30 seconds, keeping those hips up. And then finally, grab your dumbbell, kettlebell, medicine ball, whatever you got, and then we're going into Russian twist. So holding this little V tuck position and going side to side and rotating. We are gonna do that for 3 sets, 30 seconds at each station, no rest in between there, just working the old core in preparation for summer. And that's it, you got a warm up, you got strength, you got workout, and then you get your nice core finisher. Check out the mobility as well, which we'll post on Zen Planner and the private group page. And you guys are killing it. Looking forward to seeing you soon. The countdown is on.